Next time you guys go out, look to see if you can go the whole day without seeing somebody with a pair of Nikes on. Trust me, it's not gonna happen. And that's a great example of a business that nobody necessarily needs, but desire anyways, due to their brand recognition. If you're watching the channel, I'm sure you guys know by now that investing into productive assets is both beneficial and important to our lives, without a doubt. But I've come to notice that a lot of us tend to struggle in actually finding good companies to invest in, which is the exact topic for today's video. I'm going to show you guys how I personally look for and find productive assets that I can potentially put my money into, so that you guys can try out some of the things that I personally do to hopefully use to your advantage. And with that being said, you guys know I don't like to waste time, so of course, let's get into it. So, the very first thing I want to talk about is how to actually find companies to invest in. The very first thing I did and still do to find my investments is make a list of things I know for a fact people need or really use in their lives. I funnel just about all my investments in the stock market through this way of thinking because it really helps let me know that a company is going to be here for a while. So once I have the list of things people need or use on a daily basis, I start looking for the companies that own these products. I even did you guys a solid and made a quick list of things I know for a fact people need in their lives. People need things like toilet paper, toothpaste, laundry detergent, diapers, drinks like water, and major stores that sell these type of things. For example, Walmart and Target basically dominate the shopping part of things. You can seriously find just about anything in either store. I'm pretty sure that you guys would agree with me when I say that they're both go-to stores when it comes to getting things that we need. Even during the pandemic, they were both considered essential locations and remained open. And the way they both set up their stores makes it so that people go in and spend a lot more time there. I mean, Walmart's got a deal with Dunkin' Donuts at their stores and Target's got Starbucks. When you guys go to these stores, it's more so like an experience. You got Starbucks over here, and then you got the clothing section over here, and if you guys want to get some groceries, that's in the back. I mean, those stores got it all, and it's for a reason. Costco is a great shout too. I mean, those guys are basically in their own lane. I mean, think about it, you guys. They sell things in bulk, which lets them get cheaper prices on the product as a result. And anybody that even tries to compete with them will just get priced out because of how cheap they sell their products. On top of this, they're the only shopping business that I know of that has its customers get a yearly membership to shop there, which is absolutely genius in my opinion. Now they have recurring income from their customers. They make money from the products they sell in bulk, and on top of this, they have their own Kirkland brand that they sell in store. I mean, no lie, these guys are actually killing it right now in the business world. I'd even go as far as to say that businesses like Walmart, Costco, and Target are essentials that people need in their lives. This, of course, is my opinion. I even got an example that everybody uses but don't necessarily need: Nike. And like I just mentioned, nobody necessarily needs these guys, but their brand is so deeply established in our culture that it doesn't even matter. Next time you guys go out, look to see if you can go the whole day without seeing somebody with a pair of Nikes on. Trust me, it's not gonna happen. And that's a great example of a business that nobody necessarily needs, but desire anyways, due to their brand recognition. I can basically guarantee you guys that Nike's gonna be a brand that's gonna be around for decades to come. So the second way I find good businesses is right out of the page of the GOAT, in my opinion, Warren Buffett. I invest into companies that I actually understand. I want you guys to remember this. These stocks that we're putting our money into are real life businesses, not just ticker symbols. Like I've mentioned plenty of times before, we gotta know what we're getting ourselves into. Understanding a company and what it actually does is major. I'm not gonna invest into a complicated company. I don't care how much they're making. If I don't understand what they do as a business, I'm not swinging. I'm okay with not having every big company there is. I don't have to. This is a mindset that I want you guys to develop too. Don't run when others are running and don't flock when others flock. This way of thinking is not only gonna save you guys some money, it's gonna save you guys a lot of stress. When you start investing into companies that you know for a fact you don't understand, the second that they start going down in price and start getting negative news surrounding them, you're gonna start to rethink as to why you even bought the company in the first place. This is exactly where a lot of people tend to play themselves. A great example of this is the Nikola company. These guys were supposed to be the next big company to compete with Tesla, but these guys ended up being the absolute opposite. They have 0 cars made and the owner used the money from the company to buy a ranch. And that's only the start. I'd consider these guys to be fraudulent as well. Just imagine how many people invested into this company simply because other people were doing it and it was hype. And trust me, you guys, it's a lot more than you think. But anyways, another good example is the dot-com bubble. Back in the early 2000s, all a company really had to do was put .com at the end of its name. And people just threw their money at them. They didn't even know what these companies actually did. And when 99% of these businesses ended up being duds, a lot of people lost their money. I'd also kind of compare it with the horror movie. You hear some weird noises outside, you don't check them out, you stay put. This is how you avoid getting killed in the first place. And when you do see a stock making some noise and you don't understand it, you don't go check it out, you stay put. If I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, at the end of the day, investing is just a lot of common sense. And of course, common sense is not that common these days. And so, those are a few of the things that I personally do to find good investments in the stock market. I hope you guys learned something new in today's video. And of course, smash that like button if you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. And of course, beat the odds and do the numbers. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.